Yo, what's up? I'm Cody, and this is my minimalist van kitchen. Have you ever wondered how to set up a clean, functional kitchen in your van without overcomplicating things? I'll show you exactly what I used and how I made it work. All right, so let's start with the layout. I've got two base cabinets. Both are 36-inch units that I got from the Home Depot. I have one on the passenger side, and the other one mirrors it on the driver's side. Both of these are topped with 1/2-inch plywood countertops. It's super minimal, affordable, and honestly more than enough space for what I need. On the passenger side, I have my sink set up. The sink is a 15-inch drop-in unit that I got from the Home Depot. And then the faucet is just a nice black faucet with a pull-down sprayer that I got from Amazon. It looks clean and it works great. For the next part of this, we'll have to go inside of the cabinet. All right, so now we're down underneath inside of the cabinet where the water system is powered by this SEAFLO pump connected to a 7-gallon Reliance Aquatainer right there. So the other part of the connection under the cabinet is right here at the bottom of the sink. You'll see attached to it, I have this Camco flexible drain pipe. The part that connects to the bottom of the sink is kind of like a P-trap catch reservoir. And then if you follow the flexible hosing, you'll see that it goes down into another 7-gallon Reliance Aquatainer. And this is where the gray water from the sink gets caught. Back above the cabinet here, I have my SEAFLO water pump wired through a 12-volt circuit from my EcoFlow Delta 2 Max power station. It's wired into this kill switch first, which is just on and off. So to activate the pump, you have to turn the switch on. And then when you go over to the pump, you'll see that just turning on the faucet automatically starts pumping the water. My fridge is an Iceco VL60. It's a top-loading dual-zone fridge. You'll see the two separate latches for each side. This is really nice because you can set the temperatures independently. If you want one side to be a fridge, one side to be a freezer, or both sides to fridge, gives you a lot of different options and versatility. When it runs, it's super efficient on eco mode. It only pulls 20 to 40 watts of power when it is running, but it really doesn't run that long and it's relatively quiet. It's great because it keeps my food fresh and it works perfectly with the solar setup that I covered in my last video. Now the most important part of any van kitchen, coffee. So I have an electric kettle here that I got from Amazon. Breaks down, it's silicone, it doesn't take up much space, which is pretty sweet. And that's paired with my AeroPress, and I use that every day. It's just nothing beats morning coffee. The kettle draws about 700 watts when it's running, so it is very high power usage. But it does heat the water fast, only 3 to 5 minutes. So I've never had any issues running it through my EcoFlow since the solar powers it back up pretty quick every day. I've definitely thought about a couple additions or future tweaks. Sometimes I contemplate putting an induction burner in one of the countertops, even just a simple drop-in one burner to be able to cook food more easily without having gas. My only concern with that is the power draw because it pulls a whole lot more power, and I'm not sure that my system is enough for that at the moment. So if I did, I'd probably have to modify that and up my storage or just explore some other options for faster charging. Cool, so that's it for my minimalist van kitchen. It's really simple, but it's also worked super well for everything that I need. It's nice to keep things light when you're living off grid in a small space. So if you have any questions after watching this video, leave a comment down below. And if you like this video, please subscribe. I would love to see you coming back for more future videos. Until then, Have a good one and stay stoked.